Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, you missed it. You wanted it. We have rare echelon spam. It's been goddamn freaking forever since I've seen this. So, glad to see it back. But yeah, essentially, rare echelon spam, aka the most annoying comp you have to fight that's pretty much weak as heck, as you can see with the Stern Pioneers. Pretty much destroying them with no hesitation. Rare echelons are not good long range. They're really not good at any range. They're just there to really support. I would say they're good with flamethrowers, but then I would be lying. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, bringing another COH2 replay. This one is a 4v4 with Acid, Rambo, Doom, and Sam versing, let's double check the name. Can't wait to see what the name is, and, okay, we'll call him a knight. We'll call him, alright, yeah, well, I guess he looks like a knight. So we'll call him Knight, Skippy, T, and Marwin. And thank you, Marwin, for submitting this replay. If you want to submit a replay, do so via my Gmail. Submit to greyshotproductions@gmail.com. And I will take a look. Take note, make sure you add your name, description, and make sure there's no AI. And another thing that you're probably going to see at the beginning of this video, please no homophobic / racist / just really terrible remarks to make at people. I don't mind, like, again, people are going to be cheeky and stuff like that over the use of the, over the chat system. I get that. I understand that. But once something starts popping up, I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. So I stopped that replay, and I will not feature that guy's name. And then I will probably not feature his replays in the near future. So if you want an easy way for me to, not show your replays, do exactly that. And then just have me waste time while I'm getting replays done. Oh, yeah, thank you for that. But in any case, let's get to this game, shall we? This is a 4v4 on Essence Steelworks. Let's double check the ranks real quick. We have 2 American, 1 Soviet, 1 OKW, 2 Wehrmacht, and 2 OKW. Playtime looks like the Axis have more, but like I said, rank doesn't matter in this game. As long as you know what you're doing, I've seen guys with 500 hours, 200 hours, hell, 50 hours beat guys with 4,000, 5,000 hours. So, once again, it's just how you use the faction you're currently playing as to its fullest advantage. This guy's going a lot of frontline infantry. This could be interesting. Usually you see an MG with Knights, well, faction. The British typically deploy Vickers. Also, this building is terrible. Terrible for gameplay because there's only one building. There's only one window. So you can see that it's just one guy firing out that window. So it's not going to be all that effective. He's going to pull back. Oh my god, we have, look, I was so mad because it's like, okay, the last game had rare echelon spam, but I can't feature that because the guy's a dick. But hey, this guy's featuring rare echelon spam, so hopefully he uses it to the same level of intrigue that we've seen in the past. So we'll see what you do, T. Although your faction, I would say Boltons, which I really don't go over that much because it's so minuscule. Sometimes, yes, when they do stuff like this, then yeah, that unit's going to be surely more powerful than normal. Or like this guy's Katusha is going to be very, very powerful. What's for this production? Build 50% faster. Why? That's, and the fact that it's build artillery production 1 is like, it's just supposed to be a 2 and 60% faster? Like, how's that supposed to go? Anyway, Volk squad's moving on in. British infantry trying to hold, but the mortar is just tearing them apart, pulling them back. Unfortunately, the rare echelon can't really hold the front, so yeah, the Germans are going to easily push on their side. In mid, we have some riflemen from Marwin trying to cause havoc and hold down the area, but I don't think it's going to work all that well. Yes, he has a lot of frontline troops, but as you can see here, we have Volk squads coming in. They should be able to overwhelm that. Oh no, we have more additional riflemen and a mortar coming in. Maybe that will be enough. On the far left, though, we do have Sam currently locking down this territory. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they can hold. Volk squad's opening fire, knocking out that rifleman squad, pushing them back. Additional rifleman squads moving on up. So, it could be interesting. Again, I feel like as long as they're confronting this area, I think the riflemen will be. Oh, no, they have penal troops moving in. Oh, that's the penal troops that's supposed to be on the left. Alright, so right now the Axe is currently at both fuel. So that's terrifyingly bad, because once again, you have, for the Axis, fuel. I get it. You fuel, you rank up, you get that armor. It's critical. The Allies, I think munitions. I've been seeing more and more munitions is where you want to go. Oh, and nice to see more counter attack tactics. People are probably like, Greyshot, stop promoting that goddamn doctrine. You're increasing the amount of B4s and it's annoying. Well, you know, it's not my problem. I enjoy the B4. I'm sorry that my enjoyment's now being passed to every one of my viewers. I am so sorry. But in any case, looks like we have a allied counterattack in mid, and because the Volk squads were having so much trouble to begin with, they didn't last very long and had to be pushed back. Grenadiers moving on in, but they're not. They're gonna say they're not really holding up all that well. To be fair, they're taking mid, which is, man, great job, allies. Great job, you got a victory point. The problem is both fuels are once again going to the other side, so it's doubling the fuel income for the Germans compared to the Allies. The Axis also have decent amount of munitions. Oh, now they're close to double that. So as long as they keep that going, they should be doing fine. Now they do have to deal with the Allied surge in mid and watch out for counterattacks that kind of surge in. If they knock out a lot of these points, then yes, they'll start having ramifications, but we'll have to see how that goes. Right now, we have British infantry moving on in with mortar teams backing them up. Once again, rear echelon spam. I'm so happy to see rear echelon spam again. Look, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just happy to see it, because there have been games where I remember seeing a King Tiger fight like 10 rear echelon with all bazookas, and it was just like, what the heck is this thing fighting? But again, it's in numbers. It's just using... It's like swarm tactics, where you just have so many infantry that, yes, are weaker, but can deliver the extra firepower with bars and bazookas that it can be worth it. But in any case, mortar trying to hold out, but American infantry just overwhelming them. Jesus Christ, there's so many troops coming on in. There was like 3 different people in this fight. The Americans, you have more Americans, and you have British all swarming in to grab that fuel. Right now, though, we do have, I believe, an MG over here, so that might stop them, or should redeploy to kind of hit this area, but whatever. Maybe he can't see it because of the... No, he still can. He can see it. He just chose not to move his MG. Alright, cool, whatever. That's not gonna help you out, but whatever. Oh my god, all the allies are over here. They're like, okay, we need to take a side. All allied forces push on this front. And if I were the Germans, I would be like, oh my god, they sent all their forces over there. Great! Push up on the left and take that territory. Because I see both people that are supposed to be on the left now on the right. So that means they have nothing over there. Take that territory, push on there, and cause, like, them to, you know, really pay for it. MG just trying to hold out against so many infantry and mortar teams opening fire on it. The Germans have a half-track. I'm assuming, yep, we're having a flame variety coming in. Whew, we have, let's see, a frontline base, also a mechanized base coming in. So that way you can retreat here and also maybe get some light mechanized units. It's a good, easy way to make sure you can deploy your front line, because you can upgrade. As long as you have 2 of these buildings, the medical will activate, and then you can start calling in the forward retreat point. So that way, of course, they can redeploy here and get in the fight faster. British locking down this territory with a Beaufort, not a bad idea, honestly. Also, again, we're seeing a lot of support weapons, so it looks like T is just trying to go very supportive. Marwin, again, going with the basic frontline infantry of riflemen. I'm not saying that basic is a bad way, I'm just saying, you know, standard frontline infantry. In case we have a half-track being deployed, they have really no AT, plus the... Oh my god, the flame half-track, and yeah, that's going to be enough anti-infantry firepower to push them back quite a bit. Oh, no. They do have an AT gun moving on in, along with their own half-track, so that could be an issue. But the flame is going to do damage versus the infantry by itself. Also, maybe this half-track could flank around this side and cause some damage. Volk squads are fighting in the fire, which is probably not the best idea, but whatever. Half-track moving on in against the AT gun. Bad move. This other half-track's deploying and actually hitting this other half-track from its side, knocking out its main gun. Overall, I think this is more of a stalemate, but it's a stalemate that the Germans... How do I put this in the best way? The Germans kind of needed to push the Allies back in the first place. So the fact they were able to do that, we were able to halt the Allied advance, is actually pretty damn impressive, because there were so many Allied forces over here to begin with, that at least stopping them from moving further is good. Now, again, now they have an open point to take the star, and the allies are pretty much having to fortify. Now, they do have a bow for here and an AT gun, so it's probably going to be medium armor or some heavier artillery that's going to break this up and really push that side. Right now, we have the penal troops, and again, penal's very, very good for dealing damage for some armor with their PTRS rifles. Standard, yes, they do good against infantry, but I never think of a penal as a good, pretty much used against infantry unless they use satchels. The reason why I love penals is their anti-armor capabilities and their satchels. Just simple as that. We do have some mines here to stop up advance. MG might have been better placed in the building to kind of open fire on them. Wow, going around the mine, that kind of sucks. Now the units in the building are going to flank this poor MG. We do have a Kubel trying to keep advancing and take some territory, not a bad idea. But now we have Marwin coming in and trying to retake all the right side. So once again, I feel like they should have kind of... Oh, okay, so we have reinforcements coming in. So Rambo's coming in and be like, yeah, I'm going to burn them all down. Nice, I think that was a mine. Man, that was some bad luck on you. You lost the conscript squad. But in any case, Flame Half-Track chasing down the penals, but running into the American bar group with a bazooka. Oh, no. You're going to do damage against them, but you're going to retreat. Yep, AT grenade and easily take that thing out. American infantry took some casualties, but they were able to take them out before they lost too much health. Let's see, doctrine-wise, we have Luftwaffe supply doctrine, aka very supportive. Throwing a bunch of munitions and fuel for instead of manpower, so you're trading one for another. Can be good. Flame barrage is good for stopping enemy advances. Duga bombs, always great for that. Hey, there's the enemy base. Blow it up. Okay, cool. And I mean by like forward positions. Half-track advancing way too freaking far. Luckily, it might be able to micro its way out of here and just kind of get out of there. I will say Acid is low on overall men, so we may not want to start calling in the supply drop zones, especially because they're so close to the enemy line, so you could risk the enemy taking that, which would be hugely devastating for them. Stuka Bomb coming in, doing a little bit of damage overall, but looks like they've been able to hold out for majority of the fighting. We double mortar stacked up, probably a really bad idea. Separate that in case bomb comes down. You don't want both being taken out. Rambo going encirclement doctrine, very, very good, because once again, on a map like this, you can deploy stormtroopers by enemy lines, and the supply drop break, the break supply line, sorry, you could use that to cut off positions, encircle the enemy, and then call in the Hail Mary, which is close to pocket, and just destroys everything that's cut off from the enemy's base. So essentially take out this point and maybe this point, it's cut off, and you essentially have all this territory over here that could be annihilated by frontline artillery, which would be very effective indeed. Then, meanwhile, let's see, we have... Okay, so Sam Tang going fortifications. Very similar to this one, Luftwaffe Ground Forces. They both have like a fortified effort, but this one's definitely a lot more because they have bunkers, they have a lot more emplacements. This one does have the initial setup of these heavy fortifications, but then this one has stuff you can deploy behind enemy lines and also Valiant Assault. So it's basically like, here's a small line for you to hold, and then you have all these abilities to like assault the enemy and break their lines. Luftwaffe is fantastic when they're upgraded, just murder infantry, but it's just getting them vetted up. And then the airborne assault's also pretty damn good. They changed it with the most recent spring update, which, by the way, I'm not making a video on that. I recorded it and I realized I sound like an idiot. And by that I mean like, I'm not really a guy that looks into very like tiny little details in Company of Heroes 2. Like, they changed this by 0.2. Like, again, a lot of the stuff, it was just like, well, I think this could have this effect, but again, overall, I haven't seen a huge, like, balance. I think both the teams are balanced overall. I think the spring update did fine. I don't think a faction became so overpowered or a tactic became so stupid that the game is now broken forever. I don't think that's the case. That being said, I mainly play 2v2 to 4v4. If that update changed something 1v1, I'm not the person to look into that. I would probably say like helping Hans or someone along those lines. Someone that plays a lot of 1v1s would probably go into that a lot further in detail. And like I said, it's not that I wouldn't know how it affects a unit in like the gameplay sense. I just don't know how it affects a 1v1 sense and how tactics work in that end. So that's why I haven't released it, because again, I just feel like I wouldn't give the best advice, especially for being a few weeks after the update. But overall, my overall general thing is, like, without going too much detail, would be, it looks like the spring update was fine. The changes were fine. I wish counterattack, the B4 was in more stuff, but hey, that's a personal gripe. Overall balance in this game seems to be pretty good. For a game that's, what, 5 years old at this point, it still has a really active community, and at least Steam-wise, it's still in, like, top 100 typically. I think now it's, like, closer to 90, whereas, like, previous years it was, like, 50. But still, that's pretty damn impressive for a game that's, once again, 5 freaking years old. Oh, boy. Now I just need to find the next game. Although Iron Harvest, I'm so excited. The alpha comes out in August, and I'm so happy because I really want to put stuff up on the channel about that game. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Anyway, T-34 coming around the side. Looks like, wait, I mean, there was a Panzer IV that got pushed back. I saw that. But really? Okay, this guy went Stuka and Puma, which is a good combo. Puma's great for just going behind enemy lines and fucking stuff up, or just like getting some nice snipe shots. It's the it's the hit and run of the German forces. That's what it's mainly designed for. Anyway, Skippy got T-34. We have a Centaur. So that huge fuel advantage the Axis had, I'm not seeing it used all that effectively. Right now, it's about even resource-wise. You could say, yes, the Germans have more, but they've also put down a lot more fuel caches. And also, they still have control of the... Well, no, the Allies just haven't controlled that, or they just haven't gained control of it. I think if both sides gain control of munitions, it would be about even. Oh my god. Oh, fire grenade, but too big of a blob. This is annoying. This is annoying as hell to fight. Essentially, it's a giant freaking blob. And it's all grouped together, so this is why a Stuka or something like... you know, actually, not the Stuka. A Panzerwerfer would kill that thing. If you see a blob like this, get a Panzerwerfer. I'm being 100% honest. A Panzerwerfer is great because it's very quick, very rapid fire. You anticipate where they're going to move, hit them, or keep them pinned down with your troops, and you should be able to do it. Now, that blob is moving in on that HQ. They're knocking out the caches, which is really smart. Again, that's 250 manpower down the drain for the cache. So overall, that will affect the Germans. That being said, the Germans are bringing out Panzer IV. They have the other Panzer IV on standby. My assumption would be they're going to deploy a massive counterattack and try to overwhelm these Allied forces going very deep into Axis territory. We'll see what happens. Penal troops, along with riflemen, advancing from the grenade. Didn't really do all that much. They did kill the Kubel, but Panzer IV just driving right through it. Now, a satchel could be deployed from there, and I think he will. And I think that will cripple the Panzer IV and stop that from really advancing and taking advantage of all the infantry and armor that's currently retreating. Oh, no. Actually, the T-34 just backed up. They have additional riflemen, which I think is a bad move. I think it's a very bad move. We have the Kenwerfer here. We have a lot of infantry. Overall, I think the Allies maybe overextended a little bit. And I think the Germans are going to overwhelm them, in my personal opinion. And with that overwhelming will probably lead to a... Panzer IV opening fire with the Verkenwerfer. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, T-34, you're not going to win that fight. And with now that thing gone, Verkenwerfer, do your thing. Nope, we don't get a final shot? Okay, wow. Alright. Looks like they were able to hold back the Axis. Oh my god. So close to dying, but managed to live. We're echelon going behind enemy lines. Can you lay mines? Oh, you cheeky devil, you can lay mines. Oh my god, please. Wait, it says riflemen. Riflemen are trained to build fighting positions. So wait. What are you going to do with this? It says riflemen, so not rear echelon. Rear echelon, they can't lay down the heavy mines. So the base defense and everything are just going to murder them. Yeah, there was no point. Okay, I thought you were going to do something clever, but Marwin, you kind of disappointed me. You're actually probably going to lose the unit. Yep. Maybe you're trying to... Do you have a direct strike? Skippy has like a flame barrage, but that's not going to do much against crippled armor or anything. Yeah, sure. Okay, they're reconning here. Maybe they were trying to drop off a flame barrage, but I don't think it's going to be all that effective, honestly. And that Panzer IV should probably be falling back. Probably actually try to get over here. Maybe ask for a Stern Pioneer squad to heal. Resource-wise, the Allies are now winning. They have double the munitions and double fuel. This fuel is pretty much still locked down. Bofors barely alive, though. It actually looks like it's being caved in by the dirt from the bombs, which is freaking hilarious in my opinion. We have recon going out. I'm assuming it's just dropping smoke, which... Hey, oh my god, plane almost crashed into it. Maybe they're, yeah, dropping smoke. Yeah, they dropped smoke so they could get close and they could throw fire grenades. The thing is about that is rear echelon, we're healing it. Oh my god, the poor Puma. Yeah, the Centaur, you have to keep range because it will hurt its main gun while flying debris. Okay. Fire might be enough to kill it. Looks like they have... Yep, there we go. Just barely, and I think the Sherman might... For a second, I'm like, did the Sherman kill that thing? Did it? It looked like it did for a second. I'm going to assume it's the fire, but goddamn. Anyway, we have a bunch of riflemen counterattacking. Mines laid down. Very nice job holding back the Volkswagen's been like, yeah, we're going to counterattack. And it's like, no, they got you in a trap, actually. Anyway, the riflemen seem to be, unfortunately, not doing as well against the Panzer IV, but a nice flank by the T-34, along with all the penal troops, might just be enough to put down that Panzer IV. Oh, the riflemen are barely hanging in there. Oh, nice job. And their bazooka teams actually put them out. I thought it would take the penals, but no. Bazooka teams did, wow, enough. Doom intensifies is trying to really just hold down his right-hand side. Unfortunately, though, his ally, Acid, is currently charging, and I think that might be a mistake. Yep, Jackson trying to overwhelm them. Panzer Grenadiers, though, launching an ambush, and I thought it was a clear-cut victory for that Jackson, but no, Panzer Grenadiers lighting it up and instantly annihilating that tank destroyer. Good play on Acid's part, just kind of holding his troops, waiting for the Jackson to be over-cocky and overconfident, and just taking that thing out. That's the thing about this game and other games you have to consider as well, because my brother fell suit in this, is overconfidence. If you, and I've also fallen suit in other games as well, if you feel like you are dominating the enemy, you are very likely to make a dumb mistake because you're like, these guys are easy, let me beat them. I could easily destroy them. Let me do a cheesy tactic, or let me push my units where I normally wouldn't do that, because my brain would be like, hey, don't advance, idiot, you're gonna lose your units. And I'll be like, no, they're idiots, I can easily beat them. And then you lose it, and then you keep falling down that like slippery slope of where you keep losing your units, you keep having issues, until finally you're just like, oh shoot, they're winning. Yeah. Now on the flip side, we have smoke coming in. I think that was a bad smoke placement. I think that didn't really block that MG at all, but the MG's like, yeah, okay, we're gonna retreat anyway. And reposition. Hopefully the Volkswagen can get up in the meantime. There's nothing suppressing it. Oh, Fallschirmjägers got called in. Okay, that's cool. Oh, wow. Yep, Fallschirmjägers are just gonna destroy that thing. Nice bundle grenade. Probably can wipe it. Oh, so close. Fallschirmjägers open fire. Volk squads open fire. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Yes, it's enough. They can steal it, but the Sherman's probably going to come in. And, oh my god, you're very lucky you didn't lose that unit. Now run! Run away! Fallschirmjägers could Panzerfaust it, but he's going to need some armor. Luckily, the Panther's back up and could probably counterattack. Alright, so Acid's going Panthers. Rambo is going Panther. Doom has a Stuka still. He lost his Puma from earlier. We have another Panther. I don't think 3 Panthers is a great idea. And again, before you say, oh, Greyshot, why would you say that? I think just having a little bit more diversity in your armor play would work, because then you can handle multiple tactics. The Panther is a good default unit, but it's not going to win you the game. And having so many players going the same damn thing, even though you say, well, Greyshot, they're different factions. Yeah, but the Panther is still a Panther. Getting a Brumbar instead. Like, we double check with the allies. What do we see? We see a Sherman. We see a Jackson. We see a KV, a T-34, an Su-85, and also we see a Churchill AVRE. All those units handle different units in a different way, and that's just going to keep the Germans on edge, where the allies will be like, well, okay, that's a Panther. We'll just prepare for a Panther. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's just learning to deal with an enemy. And knowing what the enemy can do and just adapting to that. Sherman doing a nice job focusing on the Panzer Grenadiers, which was causing a lot of health. Nice Stuka bomb, though. Causing a lot of infantry on the front line. A lot of British infantry pretty much down to bare minimum in health. That being said, the AT gun is currently holding them back. The Sherman, I think, had to pull back. Oh, or just pull back, I guess. Decrewed the Sherman from the AT gun, or maybe it was this 3 direct shot. I think it was maybe this 5 direct shot. Now that's XP I'm seeing. That being said, though, flame barrage coming on in. That's from the, this mortar barrage, which I like the idea of it targeting emplacements more, but whatever. All right, now it's a direct strike. Panther trying to go in to kill the AVRE, firing from behind, knocking out the main gun. Now, good idea, have your front gun face the Jackson, so it's a lot like a higher chance of bouncing. Unfortunately, now the Jackson is going on your rear side, so that would be a key issue. I think Stormtroopers deployed, yep, from behind. And then walked in front of the MG. Man, you're a genius. Oh my god. Panther trying to take out the Jackson. This would only work if the next few shots bounce, but this AT gun's also hitting it from the side, and yeah, it's just not going to work. It's just simply not going to work. You needed to change up your, you need to get out of there, kind of blitz out of there, maybe blitz backwards, so that way, of course, you can use the front armor to deflect while getting the hell out of there. It looks like the allies are pretty much dominating the left-hand side. I think more mines and defenses on the left would have been better for you overall, and kind of taken more of that territory in the first place. I feel like you kind of let the allies just kind of swoop in and retake it really easily, and now they're kind of just causing havoc for you. Now the Panthers should be, wow, okay, bouncing the shot. I don't see that very often. But yeah, KV has a lot of armor, so the Panther can beat it. It can, and the KV has nothing to really stop that. Flame Barrage coming in to kill his infantry. Or Cannon Warfare also could probably be good to come in. I'm assuming he's just blocking this way to block the SU-85, which I guess wouldn't be too terrible. But then you probably want the Panther to move on in, but the PTRS rifles are holding that back. So it's pretty much just a combined arms of the fuck for the Germans, because it's just like, oh my god, we can't be. Oh no, he's gonna run through the fire and die. Yep, burned to death. Don't have the retreat point here anymore, dude. My dude, can't have the point there, dude. You're just gonna burn to death, dude. You understand that, dude? It's gonna become a crispy critter. You need to fall back. You need to get out of there. All right, dude. That's great. Also, for Cannon Warfare, take out the SU-85. It can't hurt you, my dude. Just take it out. Seriously, dude. Just take it out, my dude. God damn, I love Vic. Anyway, pushing that unit back. Volk squad gonna probably Panzerfaust it. For Cannon Warfare could probably take it out. It's Vet 2. Can we get the Vet 3? And I think it's more quicker fire. Yeah, increase first strike got camouflage. No, sorry. What's the one? Maybe. I thought that was level 5. It increases damage. No, I'm sorry. That's the Jagdpanzer. My apologies. I got confused with the Jagdpanzer. I'm like, what? Okay, so we have a King Tiger. So Jubin testifies like, okay, enough with this. Time to break down the allies. And the allies, like, yeah, from what I can tell, seems to be just, at least T, is focusing on rear echelon. He does have a paratrooper squad that can combat heavy infantry, and that's really damn good with the LMG. But that King is just going to dominate that Sherman, no question. And with that, again, with the close air support coming in on the German side, trying to, I'm sorry, not the German side, the Allied side with T-Tech, pushing back the King Tiger. So I think, why are you pulling that thing back? It's fine. Right now you need to push back that Sherman. And that Sherman's going to literally hamper all of your troll. The allies are going to hold this point. You really should have committed that King Tiger. I get it, you want to pull it out to heal it, but I feel like those P-47 strikes would have really not done all that much to you, and you probably could have easily pushed back that Sherman. If you were worried about incoming out armor, then all you do is like call for teammate support, or you keep your infantry there to Panzerfaust any armor inbound. So that way they'll cripple, they can't chase you, and you can easily fall back. Stuka Bomb doing an excellent hit on those British infantry section, pulling them back. Right now we have a Jackson and a Centaur in mid. Most likely they're going to try to lock this area down. That way they can win via victory points. The Germans have been doing decent and coming back, but overall it's just been, it's been a little bit harder for them to really do a lot of damage toward the Allies. They've seen them really take back Mark 4 territory. Oh, wait, hold on. That could change. We have double pack guns now. I guess it's a counterattack really against all the armor the Allies ended up in deploying, which is, again, funny because early fuel for the Germans. But in any case, oh my god, the Flame Barrage just annihilating all that, and the Panzer IV gets knocked out by all the Fireflies and Jacksons and AT guns and whatnot. Dude, retreat your pack gun. It's about to burn to death. It's about to become a crispy critter. Oh my god. Anyway, so the Allies, yeah, also doing a good job. I like, again, Marwood's on the ball with that, constantly healing his guys, constantly keeping them in the fight. Where's that support guy? You should be, like, Stuka bombing this. Like, you should call in a Stuka bomb on this, specifically, and just knock out. You could knock out all his infantry in one go. But, hey, that's me. That's what I would do anyway. Especially if I know there's an American player. It's like, okay, time to find the ambulance. Find the ambulance. Okay, time to call in the Fallschirmjäger squad to destroy it. Or time to call in the Stuka bomb. Like, and by the way, if you're wondering, why Fallschirmjäger? Deploy that, one bundle grenade. It's 45 munitions. In all honesty, you could easily take that thing out. So that's what I would recommend anyway. If you ever see that, to try to take it out. Alright, so let's see. We have a Pack 43 going on mid, which is actually pretty powerful if they can keep it alive. Oh, nice. Missile barrage. Panther needs to pull the fuck back. Or get some support. Oh, that was close. Jackson on the left would stand by. So who was it? Marwin should be doing pretty well, I guess, on the left-hand flank. Oh, they're going to try to stop the Pack 43 from being made. Armor-piercing rounds. Armor-piercing rounds. Panther's like, no, we're going to chase them down. Pack 43 is now online and operational. The problem would be there's so many armor units coming in so many different directions, it'll be hard for Pack 43 to cover all of them. But we'll see. Maybe they can do it effectively. We have an ability going down for the assault to kind of launch attacks into enemy territory, and looks like we have a Sherman that died from the Panzerschreck. Oh, double Panzerschreck. Looks like they picked up another one with the Stern Pioneer Squad. Nice. Volk Squad's leading the charge. Looks like on the left, or I'm sorry, on the right, T is falling back. He does have a lot of manpower and fuel, so I don't expect this to be a huge loss for him. I expect him just to rebuild his army and probably come back full force. But we'll see how long it takes for him to do that. Right now, the British... Whoa, wait. Who was that? I swear to God I just saw someone with no army. Nope, maybe I was just losing my mind. Anyway. Let's see. American player launching another assault in mid, but the MG bunker is just locking him down. Pack 43 over here, firing, I guess, at all the armor coming in. Man, I feel... God damn, Sam is just being torn apart. But that being said, his Volk squads are holding against armor pretty damn well. He just needs armor himself, although he should probably heal this thing. But hey, his Panther's slowly getting back up to full health. You may just want to back that up like a few feet so you get in this mechanized building. Just saying. It may take a little bit more time, but at least you'll spend it healing your units a lot faster. KV Flamethrower's like, yeah, I'm just going to burn everything. So yeah, it looks like he's being pushed back pretty freaking far. This building might stop incoming assaults in this region, but they have to really watch out for that armor. Meanwhile, we still have the Jackson over here. Pack 43 will probably... They gonna move? No, we're not. Okay. Resource-wise, it's pretty even. Allies have a small lead just because of the caches. If the Axis will actually put some time into caches, they should be relatively fine. They have the manpower... I'm sorry. No, they do. Oh, well, yeah, they have the manpower for it. Let's see, Rambo has a Panther, Acid has a Panther, a lot of Panzer Grenadiers, so I'm assuming what he's trying to do is get a lot of Panzerschreck groups, which I could see that working. The problem is if the enemy has a lot of, well, infantry killing forces, which, by God, like I said, he just used that manpower, and he's doing exactly that. He has paratroopers with Thompsons and LMGs. That's going to kill a lot of people real quick, so he has to do something quick, otherwise these paratroopers will destroy him. So we'll see what happens. Again, America lead the way, but by God, that is going to be the case there with... Oh my God, the Jacksons are coming up. They're coming full force. So yeah, America's coming in for a counterattack. Oh, King Tiger being hit. Bolshevikers need to come in to help. Jackson's just charging in from behind. Panzer Grenadiers! We need the Panzer Grenadiers! Oh, here the Stern Pioneers come in. Oh, this could be very bad if the Jacksons get pinned down and the Panzerschrecks can open fire. Fire! Oh, shit! King Tiger needs support. Where's the fucking Panzerfaust? Alright, you have to kill one. Oh, it's okay. It's still decrewed. I mean, you can still get it back. Where are the fucking Panzerschrecks? There they are. Oh, Panzerfaust him, you motherfucker! Panzerfaust! Oh my God, you could have killed that Jackson. Alright, at least you got that. Oh no, wait, the bazooka shots might kill it. Oh, good grenade, at least that stopped the infantry. The Panthers should be able to escape from here. Oh my God. Okay, here's the thing. If the Axis can reman this King Tiger, the Allies would have a substantial loss. They would have lost that fight because they lost more armor. However, if the Allies can kill this thing and knock it out, then in my opinion, the Allies won that fight. But once again, it's who wins what. All right, Panzerschreck's opening fire. Not fast enough to escape as the Aviary just murders them. Oh no, he's gonna lose 2 Panzer Grenadier squads. That's gonna suck for Acid. Yeah, he lost all of his Panzer Grenadiers. He had like 4 squads. Ooh, damn. Panther pushing on the left. Oh, why is this guy retreating? Oh, he has a bunch of PTRS rifles, but they're, I mean, penal troops, but they're back at base. So we'll just have to see what happens. I'm going to make the assumption. Oh, no. If he goes on that mine, he's so screwed. Very lucky. Oh! Panther coming in to help out. Hey, there we go. Good kill. I always love how guys, like, jump out of the front. Like, they're blasted out of it, and they just go flying. It's like, sure, why not? In any case, now we have a 17-pounder, so we have a 17-pounder and a Pac-43 staring each other down. I'm assuming a flame barrage is coming in here. Kind of missing a little bit. Pac-43 may... Okay, I've seen units, like, barely within range be able to hit stuff, so maybe. Oh, especially if you upgrade with the, what's it called? The 4th or 5th upgrade. Yeah, then it probably could hit. Airburst shells and artillery coming in trying to break that thing up. I like how I put a medical here to try to heal the Pac-43. If you can get that remanned, that would be pretty good. On the left, it looks like Rambo's trying to retake the left side, which is pretty good because it looks like on the right, Acid is in desperate need of some help. He got his King Tiger back! Yeah, the Allies lost that. Okay, the Allies lost the armor engagement. The Allies won the infantry engagement. And we'll see which one pays out a lot more. Panther coming in, Centaur. They don't have anything to fight armor. Like, you could say the AVRE could hurt armor, but it's not going to kill it. It can't fire fast enough and do enough damage. P-47 strike going in. So the axe, I think the axe should activate AA. We'll see how... If the planes stay in the air for way too long, they don't activate AA, which is the real sucky part. Jackson coming on the flank. The Jackson that, once again, would have been killed if you would have Panzerfausted it, so... Oh, that's a good hit. P-47 knocking it out before it can kill anything. Wow, Rambo's really pushing far on the left. Marwin, good job with your flank on the Jackson. Looks like you're teaming up with T to retake the right-hand side. We still have the King. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Well, Relic stopped 2 heavy tanks because they consider that overpowered. This may be slightly overpowered. We shall see. Holy crap. And he still has a ton of manpower too, so he could probably get it. A bunch of Fallschirmjägers and whatnot. Oh, good Stuka bomb just knocking out all of Marwin's infantry. Oh my god. Those King Tigers could... They are going to need a fuck ton of Jacksons. Or maybe a stolen Panther? If they can steal that Panther, that might be what they need. That could help them seriously. Anyway, it looks like, unfortunately, on the lefty... yeah, it looks like it's a bit stalemate. Yes. What's this guy? Skippy? Skippy did fall back a little bit, but the thing about him is there's not much over here the Axis have, so they should be able to reclaim this territory pretty quickly. Now, they also are winning via victory points, so if the Allies can at least hold the stars, they may be doing better. But these Kings are just going to keep wiping out that infantry left and right. No matter what you say, both these Kings were just recently deployed and they already got 20 kills. So they are doing work. Oh no. We have something coming down over here. Fire? Okay. Sure, why not? I'm assuming that was acid. Why'd you call it on fire? Dude, you haven't yet to use a Stuka bomb that I've seen. Maybe a Stuka bomb at, like, here would be effective. Just point that out. Anyway, it looks like Marwin's focusing on the left. He's like, fuck those Kings. I'm going where we can win, and where we can win is pushing on the rather, not really protected lines on the far left-hand side, with this guy slowly pushing back on the left. Meanwhile, you have Sam in mid, who's, at least with the Pac-43, holding back the AVRE, so that's good. Oh, AVRE's taking quite a beating. Fire! Oh, one more shot and it's dead, but the AVRE just manages to get out of there. Katusha coming in on the Pac-43, now Vet 2. They need to heal it, otherwise it's going to be decrewed. Plane crash on the right. Oh my god, Jackson coming in the flank. King Tigers don't give a shit about the Jackson. Could be a big mistake. I love how they're killing the infantry. It's like, guys, you know there's a... Oh my god. 2 kings are better than 1, but you have to still focus on the infantry. Sorry, not infantry, the armor that's coming up from behind. Like, where's your infantry support? Like, seriously. Barwin is just going to slowly pick you guys off. Fire! Oh my god, this is some expert. Oh, dropping some smoke. I love this guy. He's just picking them. He's... Goddamn. He's just slowly... He is, I just watched this, just because their Team 4-Star released a clip episode 60. He's goddamn Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell. Cell is stronger, but just can't land a blow, so Gohan can just keep hitting him and wearing Cell down. These kings are just so poorly, Mike. Why are you showing your ass? Why? Why are you retreating? What are you doing? The fuck? Hey guys, I have a great idea. Let's slowly retreat with our ass out. Rip double KT. Let's slowly retreat with that thing. Also, this guy's really doubling down on those paratroopers, but he saved up the manpower, so I guess he's fine with that. But oh my freak. You had 2 King Tigers! How could you fuck that up? How did you fuck that up? Oh yeah, you presented yourself instead of retreating with front armor, so it mostly deflected. And then you also did that so the tanks wouldn't shoot the Jacksons. Yeah, you got decrewed. He's just gonna back the fuck up. I get it, you want to kill this, but it's gonna be a while before the AT strafe comes in, so don't expect it to do anything. Although, nice hit on there. Your Fallschirmjäger squads can at least, you know, pick the squads off, so not too bad in that regard. Yep, managed to get out of there. They actually focused on the AVRE, which can take a beating. So the AVRE over here. Pack 43 knocks out the Su-85. Good hit. KV decides, hey, I can go in there. I can take a beating. Somehow manages not to be shot. Okay. Panthers moving on in. Oh, they're going to double team that Su-85. Oh, there's a mine there still. If they hit the mine, that could delay. Yep, there it goes. At least it crippled its engine. There we go. Still killed it. Infantry coming in. Artillery came in, just wrecked that poor Pack 43. Now we have more flame artillery coming in there. It's not looking good for the Axis. There's a moment where I'm like, okay, the Axis I think can win this. I feel like the Axis can do it. But then, yeah, no. And no, before you say Greyshot, they're using artillery tactics. Well, yes and no. Yes, they're using artillery against stationary positions, as anyone reasonably would. So I can't say they wouldn't. They have a big group of infantry, but once again, this Panther's really not going to do much. You could try to run them over. They'll do a lot more than just sitting there, staring at them. With a gun that's not really effective against it. AVRE, no, sorry, Churchill, my apologies. Oh, there's the AVRE. I was like, I swear to God. Churchill opening fire on the Volk squad. Trying to capture the point, because they will really need to. Pack trying to hold the line while they try to rebuild a Pack 43. The artillery's too much. Oh my God, the artillery is way too much. Reman the units. I mean, they still have a Panther and a King Tiger over here, so I can't say this Doom guy is terrible, but Jesus Christ, it could have been better. Oh God, T left. So this was orange. Oh, he lost a lot of his troops. Okay, so he must have had some big confrontation that just everything died. Man, I wish I would have saw that. Pack 43 opening fire, but yeah, KB did this damage. It burned him alive. Wait. What? You went? Sure, why not? Let's just go with that. Panther going in on the flank. Trying to kill the Su-85. It could if you have your tank. I hate this. If you see a tank destroyer, what was that Suka bomb trying to hit? If you have a tank destroyer, just have the front armor face the tank destroyer. Like, seriously. What? Oh, okay, it's decrewed. Man, the Axis are getting really freaking lucky with these decrews. But I'm also very surprised the Allies haven't taken a Panther at this point, or a King Tiger. There, at least you killed that, although I expect a satchel to be thrown. Alright, the retake in mid with Stormtroopers. Far right, we have a Jackson just trying to open fire. We have a Panther, a King Tiger moving up. He already lost the Panther, so man, poor Panther. We lost another Jackson from the... Wow, so that Suka bomb did absolutely nothing. Good job. It's like, yeah, let's hit a Churchill. You know that does nothing, right? Let's hit a Churchill. It does absolutely. Blitz back for the love of God. Oh, really? That didn't kill it? Okay. A little bullshit on that. But attack directly. There we go. Now pull the fuck back. Also, you really, I mean, are you hoping for it to get decrewed again? Okay. Well, in any case, on the far left, once again, say what you will about the Soviet player, he's at least holding his side relatively well. Yes, he gets pushed back, but he retakes it very quickly. King Tiger decides, you know what, I can take on the world. Even though there's an AT gun over here, there's all sorts of stuff. Like, he's not in the greatest position. Like, he's getting close to Vet 3, which would be very, very good for doing a lot of damage toward the enemy if he can get that upgrade. Because, again, Spearhead, if I go over it. Lock 4, they can track more quickly, and sight range increase. Essentially great for just direct assaults. Just pushing on through, making sure you can hit the enemy. And, again, oh, Jesus! Well, I guess the Axis were like, okay, we're going to lose this. So I think the Japanese are doing kamikaze tactics. Let's try that. But even with so, it kind of missed. Allies still control this point. And the Soviet player, once again, by himself for the most part, on the left-hand side, just trying to lock down this territory. I've been noticing that I think throughout this entire day, Skippy's been laying down barbed wire. He must really enjoy barbed wire because his tanks just keep ripping through it. And he's like, nope, I'm going to keep placing it because that's my dream. Just the world filled with barbed wire. But, well, this guy's at least a 3-star Stuka. Sam is kind of just bare minimum. Acid has nothing left. Rambo's nothing left. So the Allies are the Axis are really just bare minimum. Where the Allies, yes, you can say this guy unfortunately doesn't have that much. But Skippy's doing pretty well. Marwin has a decent army. T's an AI. So you could say like, well, Greyshot, you know, they're worse. I'm gonna say they're worse because it's an AI. They're worse. It's just not gonna go well for the Allies. And I'm just looking at this like, unless the Axis pull out a goddamn miracle, which is very unlikely, they're not gonna win this. They've had multiple opportunities to. It's the problem is I just feel like they haven't capitalized on the benefits that they've been given. They were given 2 King Tigers, and they should, if with law infantry support and making sure AA coverage is active and everything, should have ripped through the Allied lines. Should have. Especially because that's one player. Because the King Tigers can not only take a beating, but dish out a beating and usually wipe squads. We're just not seeing that. Look, double Jackson hit. Like, again, it's only a, what, lost 20% of its health, if that? Yeah, there was a giant Panzer Grenadier army. Kind of wasted. Alright, there we go. 1 Jackson's dead. Aw, oh, damn it. Especially, he activated armor. No, he didn't. There's just so many freaking Jacksons over here. Yeah, okay, good idea. Learn back to base quarters. Maybe don't have your Stuka right there. Alright, you just lost your king. Multiple Jacksons dead. Marwin's like, okay, I'm gonna get out of here. It's not even his full army, or at least armored army. Panzerfaust him for the love of... Okay, finally you Panzerfaust him. Alright, so 3 Jacksons have been killed and then 1 King. So overall, it's actually a pretty even fight. relatively speaking. Panther coming in, but the allies are just saying and everything. That's my problem, is right now you have relatively 3 guys. You have orange, you have red, and you have purple. So that's 3 allied players. Is this guy sending his armor? No, he has no armor. So it's really just Doom fighting 3 people, and then green came in at the last moment to try to help. Was it acid? That's my problem. Is the fact that it's 3 against 1, and then eventually kind of 3 against 2, but really half-hearted 2. Maybe 3 at 1. And it's like, oh, he's trading decently well. But yeah, if his allies would actually be like, hey, let's send over support to help him, he would be doing a lot better. At least the allies are cooperating and helping each other. Fuck, even the AI is like, you know what? I'll send over help. At least it's the one good thing about the AI. It will at least try to help you. Now, they're dropping in some munitions, which is quite hilarious, because now it looks like the... Oh my god, take it. Okay, good. You took it before you died. Wonderful. It looks, if I had to make the assumption, would be without that, he's going to stop getting munitions, which I'm assuming is going to stop him. Oh my god, what happened to your army, man? Acid, you have no army whatsoever. Like, what happened? This guy's like, I need fuel. I need to take anything to get that fuel to get my king. This guy's just, yeah, nah. Not doing all that great. Once again, give full credit to this Soviet player for just, wow, only a Panzerwerfer left. For holding back Rambo. Rambo's been trying desperately to take this left-hand side, but he keeps being pushed back time and time again. And then you had this guy over here in mid. Sam has been trying to hold mid for quite some time, but he's just been on the cusp. I mean, to be fair, he's held on for God knows how long. Like, he's been actually holding on. So I'll give him credit. But, oh wow, yeah, Pack 43 over here would have probably done you wonders. Like, that would have helped you win the game easily. I just not seeing a lot of teamwork, cooperation, etc. to help take out allied lines. Like, you had a guy that's constantly calling munitions. You could have gone a Stuka bomb to knock out the allied forces, but you didn't. And now you're paying for it. So, there's that. Finally, this... Oh, no, that's just normal Churchill. Nope, it's probably going to go into smoke and survive with the Pershing and everything. Oh my god. The Churchill goes into the smoke. The fucking Pershing comes out of it. You're like, oh shit. Pack 43, though, right there. Could probably do a lot of damage for smell that armor come through the choke point. Like, this is what... Oh my... Why would you change position? Don't change position. Just fire. Oh, the smoke coming down from heavy cav. Smart idea. That way they can't see. Rambo has now left. He's like, fuck this. I'm done. And that was their, like, second best player, if I had to say. Because he at least is keeping his army alive, but he's just not taking as much territory as I would want him to. Alright, looks like they're saying GG. So I'm going to fast forward a bit. Yep, there goes the Churchill. Big armor push in mid. Most likely just going to, yep, rip through. They stole the Pack 43, which is pretty freaking hilarious. But, yeah, that's game. That's game. Let's double check damage. Doom got most damage. Actually got a pretty damn good KD, all things considered. So, yeah, Doom was probably their best player. I just feel like there was a couple of small things he could have done that really would have helped. Marwin was the best allied player, although damage-wise. Kill-wise, it would have to go to... What? Oh, fuck. What did I call you again? Damn it, I forget what I called you. Oh, Knight, right. God damn, I completely forgot. In any case, Knight did pretty damn well with kills, so I'll have to give him that. Against AVRE and British support and like artillery, really did wonders. Worst player was T-Tech. He pumped out a lot of paratroopers and they just perished. So yeah. And then Acid would probably be the worst here. Yeah, Acid. Yeah, he lost a lot of units. He didn't gain much ground, and overall he was pulverized consistently. So I can see that. But yeah, overall, I feel like this is a great example of just, like, you had plenty of things, and I feel like it's like one of those times where it's like, hey, team, can you help me out? Because I could easily defeat these guys if you just send a little bit of support. That would be great. Like, if Sam would have built a Pack 43 over here, they could have wiped out the armor here, and he could have come over and helped out, like, flanking this position. Like, that's what I mean. Like, just a little more coordination between the guys. You don't have to be stuck in your lane. You can help people out. And that's what the allies were doing. They were going around helping each other out. Like, Marwin was over here with his rifleman trying to help out the Soviet player when he got pushed back a little bit. Then he came over here and tried to help out. By the way, Marwin's Jacksons were goddamn on top. He didn't lose all of them, so I'm not, like, saying he was the best. His, you know, survival rate was not very high. But they did 41,000 damage. That's pretty damn impressive. But in any case, guys, that's game one. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe for more content on Greyshot Productions. This has been Greyshot117, and I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Ollie, Joey, Ace, Aaron, Leo, Nick, and Tim. Thank you for your amazing support, and thank the remaining Patreon supporters for your support as well. But seriously, you guys rocked. It's been Greyshot117, and I'll see you all next time.